You are 6 feet 3 and you weigh about 120 kilograms. 63 is very tall, right? I'm not American. I use metric, but that seems very tall. You said you've been recommended 2,300 calories per day, but you stick under 180. And sorry, not 180, 1,800. And you've stayed disciplined, okay, around this time. So I'm guessing that you've already tried cutting many times and you've not had success. And this time you have been more like consistent, more disciplined. And I want to bring up a point real quick here. So I find that when you make progress, a big part of keep making progress, because this is like my like my idea about this. By the way, I've gone through a similar process myself. I was a bit fat, and then I lost weight. You know, it's kind of funny because I just checked my weight, and I randomly lost 10 kilograms unwantedly. I didn't want to lose them because I've been bulking for a lot, and I lost 10 kilograms. I'm guessing that's water and that's fat. Sorry, and fat. So I think I didn't lose that much muscle, but. Again, just a side tangent on how the way I live, which I will explain in a moment, has influenced my hormonal balance and my hunger for my weight. So I wanted to say that to keep the progress up, I find it very important to have a positive feedback loop. So let's say you start a business and you have no feedback. Will you keep going? No. Let's say you start a business and someone like immediately pays you, I don't know, $200 for a service, and you go like, oh fuck, I just got paid. Okay, you have a positive feedback, and that closes the loop. Okay, you will basically see the progress, take more action, get paid, have the positive feedback, and this is like a positive feedback loop. Imagine you do some weight loss stuff. Okay, you work out, you eat clean food, which you have, which is great, and I'm gonna expand that in a moment. And after 1 month, you see progress. What you gonna do? Stop? No, I don't think so. You're gonna be, holy fuck, I'm so hyped. Okay, this is exactly what happened to me. I'm gonna show you the pictures real quick. This was so huge. When I saw the progress, this is, I think, when something clicked and I was like, oh fuck, I can do this. Absolutely. Okay. And you know, it wasn't easy at the beginning because you don't see progress immediately. There is this famous curve. I don't know if you know this curve. Like at the beginning, you see no progress, but then when you cross I don't remember, to be honest, the name of this curve, like progression. I don't fucking know, to be honest. But there is a certain curve that you have to cross until you see results, and then from there on you see results and you close the feedback loop, so you're hyped and you keep working on it. Because when you are hyped, you keep working on it. So I just want to show you real quick my pictures, and this is how I looked like about 2 years ago, if I can find it. Okay, not extremely bad. Okay, not saying I was obese. I wasn't not that good looking either. Okay, so I went from this. And look, this is the crazy part. In about 3 months, I became like this. Alright. Okay, so this is the before and after. Okay, 3 months. And it's fucking crazy. No, I'm not saying that this is good, because I got very skinny. And this is why in the next year from this, like this was after 3 months. And then in a year I bulked up. And then I leaned out. If I can find the picture. Yeah, this one. So I mean, yeah, I did see progress the first 3 months, and you know the funny part. I say I saw progress, so I closed the feedback loop, but I actually didn't. I actually didn't until I checked physically. I took my phone and looked at the pictures side by side. Okay, this is a crazy effect. I don't know why nobody talks about this, but this is crucially important. Okay, this is crucially important to take pictures before and after. I'm not saying this because I want to have a cute diary. I mean, I'm pretty happy because now I have like pictures of every time I've worked out, and I have a time lapse literally of me. I can see that physically that the weight going down. I unfortunately lost a lot of pictures in a phone that basically that died. So unfortunately, I don't have like a clean transition. But still, I see the progress, and the reason you have to do this is not to have a time lapse. It is literally to check your weight. sorry, not your weight, to check your progress, because the problem with the weight scale is that it doesn't know anything. Okay, it doesn't know if you're gaining muscle, it doesn't know if you are losing fat, it doesn't know if you are gaining I don't know if there is water in your body. You have to understand that when you eat certain foods, okay, glycogen will replenish. Okay, if you eat carbohydrates, basically you will store glycogen. It is basically a form of storage of glucose. Okay, glucose can be stored as glycogen. This is a way your body stores glycogen. It is useful if you work out. Like glycogen immediately fuels the muscles, so that's, I guess, that's a good thing. Okay, but many people get scared when they have like a full glycogen store, because first of all, glycogen is heavy. You can store about 160 grams of glycogen in your body, but between your liver and your muscles. So the more muscle you have, the more glycogen you store. And not only that is the weight, because actually water binds to the glycogen, and at the end of the day you kind of gain a few kilograms of water just because you had some glycogen in your body. So this is why I don't believe, and there is the whole argument of water weight and whatever the fuck not. So the scale is just not a good measure. You have to have a picture, a reference, okay? This is the best way you can close that positive feedback loop, because again, if there is no positive feedback, as you just expressed in your post, you are scared that like you ask like at the end, is this going to work? Is this like, am I gonna let me read it for a moment. Okay, you are scared that it will not work. Okay, exactly, because you see little progress. So in order to not be scared to if this will work or not, which by the way I also had the same fear, and I just kept repeating myself that phrase, trust the process, we're all gonna make it, trust the process, we are all gonna make it, trust the process. Okay, I was just trusting the process, and guess what, it worked. And this is the crazy thing, and also great thing about this journey. Body transformation is something I've one of my biggest achievements, which I go the most proud of. So yeah, you have to have a good feedback loop, because if I didn't have the pictures, I probably would have not noticed the difference. Okay, and I would have gone like, oh yes, cool, but I mean that's it. Okay, this happened also when I went from skinny to big, to bulked up in a good way. Literally, my cousin came to me and was like, Fede, you got larger shoulders, bigger arms, you got muscle. I was like, no, that's not true. Okay, that's not true. I'm gonna show you the picture, matter of fact. So I go on the phone and show the difference between a few months ago and now. I look at the pictures and I'm like, oh fuck, she is right. I was wrong. Okay, I didn't see the progress because I look at myself in a mirror every fucking day. So only when I was comparing the pictures, I saw the progress. I was like, oh fuck, I looked like this before. That was not that good, I look better now, so I'm happy. Okay, so you have to have this picture in place. If you don't have the picture, you're making your life harder. I don't think that's a good thing. Okay, so big side tangent I think I went through. I think it's very important. If it was not important, I would have not brought it up. So stick on the I eat healthy and consume mainly natural food with a mix of protein, etc. Okay, so I don't know what you're referring as the mix of protein. I'm guessing like you have you're trying to balance out the amino acids, because I'm guessing you eat meat, like you eat eggs and meat, right? Because if you do, you don't have to worry about protein mixes and protein combinations. And I don't know if that's what you're referring to, honestly. No, you meant a mix of proteins, fat, and carbs, maybe. I don't know. But the thing I like about this phrase is that you've been eating mainly natural food. Okay, so I don't know what you mean by natural food. I hope you mean whole foods, like my definition of whole foods and good foods, which is literally like something that has no ingredients in it. Okay, like if you go to the store and there is a potato, okay, it's one ingredient, potato. Okay, you know what it is. If you go to the store and see some biscuits, whole grain biscuits, which by the way is an oxymoron, like you cannot be whole and be a biscuits, like it is a contradiction. And you see whole grain biscuits, I believe you're not eating that, because I'm not saying that biscuits and carbohydrates are bad, But in this specific case, biscuits are bad. Okay, so let's classify and generalize things very well. There is a guy under your comment that said, "Oh, if it fits your macros, a total bullshit." That is total bullshit. Okay, because there is a whole other argument about hormones that have to be taken in consideration, which is not taken in consideration if you just focus on macros. Okay, if you just focus on macros and you just ate ice cream and I don't fucking know, Lions and M&Ms all day, and you just fit your macros. Okay, you fit your macros with proteins, I guess. I don't fucking know, protein powder, M&Ms, and junk food. Okay, maybe if you stay below the calorie maintenance level, you will still lose weight. But where do you lose the weight from? Okay, but are you still hungry? You will be if you only eat junk food. Okay, it will not satiate you. Like, it's physically engineered to not make you feel full. So obviously you will not feel good when you are having that diet. That is a hard way to diet. Okay, if you fit your macros is a total bullshit, you don't have to believe in that. Please do not. Okay, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. You said you mainly eat natural food. I may seem a little bit too extreme here, but I push for a more totally natural food diet. And when I say natural food, I actually mean, bro, the only thing I eat, you know what, you wanna know my diet? I eat eggs, meat, meat including fish, poultry, whatever kind of meat, eggs, meat, vegetables, some vegetables, some potatoes, some fruit. Okay, at the end of a meal, I usually like some fruit. What else? I think that's it. Salt, olive oil, butter. No seed oils, bullshit. I don't eat anything that is processed. Okay, I honestly don't. That happens. Obviously, I maybe eat some piece of bread, real bread, like store-bought bread that is like made with flour, yeast, and salt. Nothing else. Okay, and that's kind of it. I don't eat processed. I don't know, veggie burgers or some kind of weird processed thing you can find in the refrigerator section. That is not good for you. Yogurt. I eat yogurt. I actually make it myself. You can buy it. I make it myself because it is very cheap to make, but you can absolutely do it. You can buy like big batches of yogurt. Whole yogurt is fine. I don't think there is no reason to buy low-fat yogurt. Go with the whole one. There is little difference in calories. If you're worried about that, like, don't worry about that. And that's it. I just eat this shit, and this is how I have accidentally lost weight. This is the funny things. I didn't count calories. I just ate however the fuck I wanted. Oh, also cheese, by the way. Also cheese. I ate cheese. I eat however the fuck I want, but of clean foods. This is the important caveat. You have to have clean food, because if you just go ahead and just have some junk food, I feel like it kind of fucks with my hunger. Okay, my hormones. Okay, there is a bunch of hormones that control your hunger. There is ghrelin, there is leptin, and they are all regulated by what you eat. Obviously, yes, there is a bunch of sleep, stress, exercise, but diet, insulin, it's mainly about diet. So this is why I always stress a lot about eating clean. If you eat clean, you automatically fix your hormones, and by automatically fixing your hormones, you fix your hunger, you fix your testosterone, you fix your fat distribution. Your testosterone takes care of that. When you fix your hormones, you fix your life. Okay, so in this case, like in your case, you will fix your weight loss. Okay, you will fix your body transformation, and it is what I really wanna focus on. If you fix your hormones, I mean, you can obviously count calories. I'm a big proponent of counting calories because it means you care about your health. I don't get why people think that counting calories are eating disorder. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're just doing something good for you. You just are aware of what you eat. I don't think there is nothing wrong. You're just being healthy. So if you want to go ahead and count calories, go ahead. But I'm warning you, there is a lot of stuff about calories that is not talked about. Like, what are you actually getting from that calories? Because you can have 100 calories of carrots, or you can have 100 grams of carrots but refined to sugar. What do you think will give you more calories? Well, this one, because these one are full of fiber and it is very hard for you to digest, so you will not be able to absorb all the calories from this, and it will basically grow through your intestine. And in your colon, your microbiome, like your gut microbiome, the macrobiota will eat the thing you didn't eat. So if you just eat processed food, you just don't feed your gut microbiome, and you're fucked. Okay, if your gut microbiome is fucked, it means your health is fucked. Okay, so just be very mindful of what you are eating. If you want to know what I did at the beginning, I just completely quit sugar for 2 weeks. Honestly, I quit anything that was resembled like sweetness. I just quit that. I didn't eat anything sweet for maybe a month, but you can go for just a few weeks. Once I did that, I added fruit back into my diet, which I don't think is bad. And holy shit, still to this day, fruit is like the best thing I could ever eat. It's so sweet, it's so delicious. Yeah, I mean, I kind of live off natural food. I feel myself to the rim every fucking day because I just discovered I lost 10 kilograms. I want to get that weight back, so I'm gonna eat even more now. And yeah, this is the beauty of this diet. And yeah, you're scared, don't worry. This is the last point I wanted to make. I think not the last point. Next will be the last, but you don't have to be scared, because like, if you follow the process, if you stick to the process and you don't get results, my man, you just, first of all, you just found like a way to survive without nothing. Because here's the thing: imagine if you were in a cave. Imagine you were a caveman and you were not able to lose weight. Okay, it means you always had energy. Okay, because if you have fat, you have energy to survive. So you basically found a way to outsmart Mother Nature and outsmart the universe and outsmart physics, and you just found a way to never run out of energy, which doesn't make sense scientifically. Like, it is physically impossible not to lose fat if you just are in a calorie deficit. And yeah, I mean, it will work. Okay, it is just, there is no way you can, if losing fat, if you could not lose fat, I mean, there was no point for us to survive because we just didn't lose fat. Okay, I don't know if I'm getting the point across. I thought this would turn out a bit cooler, but it didn't. I had this point in my mind, but I was not able to explain it very thoroughly. Sorry about that. It sounded more cool in my head. Sorry. So last point I wanted to make is is it realistic to lose 30 kilograms in 6 months? I don't think so. Okay. I lost 10 kilograms in how much? 4 months? I mean, I was not counting calories, so maybe I was eating more than my... But in general, like, I did a quick calculation. You would have to give me your calorie maintenance level. I like to do this calculation, very rough calculation. But assuming you consume, like, you produce 2,500 calories per day, and you didn't eat anything for 6 months, okay, which is, obviously, don't do that, it's not, you will die. You will lose 48 kilograms in 6 months if you didn't eat anything and you consumed 2,500 calories per day. So, yeah, it is more than 20 kilograms, but I'm assuming, like, this is the calculation if you didn't eat nothing, okay? And this is just obviously not doable. But I mean, 30 kilograms in 6 months depends. I honestly don't know if 120 kilograms is a lot for your size, but maybe I will dial it down a little bit. It also depends on your dedication. Like, by the way, why do you want to lose 30 kilograms? Like, what if you... I am assuming you want to lose fat, okay? I'm assuming you want to look good. This is why I say take pictures, okay? Because your goal is not to lose weight. Imagine if all of that weight was muscle. That will not be that bad. I mean, yeah, maybe there is some argument that you don't want to be massive. I think that muscle being very dense will also, shorten your frame and will make you look good. So, I mean, I don't know why you want to lose this much weight. I'm assuming you want to look good, and this is the metric you should track. It is not the weight. If you really want to be specific, it should be the fat you want to track, and not the weight itself, because weight can come from muscle and it can come from fat, with fat being subcutaneous fat, intermuscular fat, the fat that is inside your organs, which is not good. So, I mean, it is very broad to say 30 kilograms. I will set a goal on the appearance, actually the metric you want to track, so how you look. And yeah, I mean, it's still good that you have goals. Many people don't, and just wander off without any goals. But yeah, maybe 20 kilograms, even 30, who fucking knows, maybe you are dedicated enough, you know. So yeah, I think I went through all the points I wanted to make. And oh wait, no, that's one. You train around 3-4 times a week and do cardio 2 times a week. That's the best way to lose. Okay, so this is crazy, great. Stick to weight train, like resistance trainings, because you want to build muscle. You know why you want to build muscle? Because when you have muscle, you consume more energy by default, and that's fucking amazing if you want to lose weight. If you have muscle, you literally consume more energy if you are AFK, you know, AFK, like if you are not moving, if you are just standing, okay? You consume more energy. Therefore, you basically consume more calories throughout the day and you lose more fat, okay? And you just, also I noticed that when I work out physical training, I also don't get as hungry, yeah, I'm not as hungry as when I do cardio. If I consume like 300 calories of cardio and 300 calories of like a resistance training, in my case this is calisthenics, I don't feel as hungry when I do calisthenics as when I do cardio. So I feel like doing cardio, yeah, I mean, you consume calories, but you also want to eat more calories later. A side tangent, but yeah, I think I brought all points. Tell me if you learned something. I appreciate your feedback if you could give me some. Tell me what you learned, what you will apply, and yeah, let's stay in touch, bro.